Hello guys, I'm in Zagreb, Croatia, but I'm heading to the Slovenia by bus from this station. So from here to Slovenia takes about 2.5 hours by bus. I bought a ticket online and it cost about only like 20 euro. I will stay there 3 days, so we'll see what's going on. Let's go. So this is inside of the bus station entrance, and there's a ground floor. This is first floor, and also second floor is the purchase, I guess. So this is the ticket counter. You can buy all tickets, and then that's a timetable over there, and also that side as well. And a few cafes, and then a kebab shop, pizza shop, as usual. And if you can exchange money over there, the rate is not super great. Yeah, I hop into their coffee shop and I order ice americano. I get a charge phone here. Okay, got some cash. 100 USD became 65. It's very bad late, I think, but it's no choice. Anyway, 40 cents. I don't know. Police here. Okay, so this place seems like a purchase. My bus 5 o'clock from 5:03. That one. Okay. Yeah, I think I got off there. I was walking on the main big street. So the departures at this side, opposite side. So 2.5 hour drive. Let's go.
Molim vas da pripremite pasoš i imat ćemo policijsku kontrolu. Hvala, police control.
Okay, so 15 minutes break. Okay, so day one just arrived at Slovenia. I think maybe central part of the station here, and also bus station as well. So I'm going to that way, go down, and it walks about maybe 20 minutes hopefully. So I'm standing here. It seems like a busy square. So it's 8 p.m. now, so 30 minutes walk around the city. I think my first impression of Slovenia is a beautiful country. Not much tourists, and then very clean. That was my first impression. And the people seems like a friendly, nobody very offensive. I think I like it. So I'm very excited. Like next 2 days. Today is Tuesday, isn't it? So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 3 days more. So first day, tomorrow, I will walk around the city, and then second day, lake, it's a famous one maybe. Then Friday, just relax, go out, and then go to Croatia, Zagreb on Saturday morning. So I only have 3 days. So fresh. I took a shower after long journey, almost like a 12 hour, something like that. But anyway, so I checked in and I'm just walking around the city now. It's like a movie. Actually, quite a lot of people watching. Maybe it was 500 people, no more than that, maybe 1,000 people. It's normal day, it's Tuesday. It's Tuesday, but there's kind of busy spots here. I shouldn't be here myself. And I'm going to close the other side. So I'm close to the opposite side of the river. I'm back to the square. And hopefully I can find out a good bar where I can drink only one beer. It's enough. Let's go. Hi there. Can we order at here or table?
We do table service also.
Table service?
Yeah. Alright.
Hello. Yes. Could you tell me about the Slovenia?
You should see a few places like Bled, Socha Valley. Does it work? Yeah. So, Bled, Bohin, Socha Valley. We have a tiny coast. Tiny.
Tiny coast.
Tiny coast. It's only like 25 kilometers. But hey, there's a lot of sea. You can drive from one place, like from one side of the country to another in around 2 hours and a half, something like that. 40% of Slovenia is basically a nature resort. So it's just forests and nature, and it's quite nice. Everyone should see it.
What else would you recommend?
I don't know.
Drink here?
Drink
here at the shop?
We do know how to drink. It is the Balkans.
He's a local guy, so he recommended me to drinking it here. So thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We're from Belgium.
Belgium. That's too loud.
Yeah, I'm with her. Also from Belgium.
We went to a holiday in Slovenia.
How long been here?
We've been
5
here.
days, 4 days?
We have been here for 10 days now. We're leaving tomorrow.
Could you tell me about your experience?
Yeah, it was an amazing trip. Actually, it was the country amazed me. It was thrilling because I am a little bit afraid of heights, but we took But we took the trip. We took the trip and we did it. So we traveled to Julian Alps and we traveled to Caravanke. So yeah, we did it.
So it's 1 o'clock in the morning in Slovenia, and hopefully they went back home safely. Quiet. Good morning. It's day 2 in Slovenia. Last night I went to the Irish pub and I met a bunch of guys from Spain, or local guys, and of course I'm only Asian guy, so they bought me a lot of drinks. And then now it's 12 o'clock, and then had a lunch, and I'm going to around this area. I don't know where I am now. Let's go. Shoes. 112. This one, 156. Mango. Zala. Cafe. McDonald's sign. It must be a post office here, right? Delivery box, maybe. ATM machine. Subway. Convenience store, bus stop. I'm thirsty, want to buy some drink. Alright, we'll see. Maybe touch this. No plastic bag.
Prosimo, položite izdelek v vrečko. Za zaključek računa sledite navodilom na
This way?
terminal. Če imate Spar Plus kartico, jo poskenirajte.
Alright, it's down. So along the city, it's so clean, and everywhere do have a rubbish bin on the street. Street have a like EV charger for a car. Museum, cafe, park. Museum, square. Music shop. The spot where visitors come into the Dragon Bridge, and then that's our castle. Beautiful river. I was drinking at the Irish pub over there last night, so I'm going to walk that way. Some clothes here. 25, 30 euro. So that's a market. So just next by the market, another street. I should join this tour. Looks nice. So information center just next by the big square over there. Open 8 to 7. So I'm at here. So all location seems like all walking distance. So 10 minutes walk, 5 minutes walk, 15 minutes walk. So I can see I got off the bus station, this street, and I'm stay around this area. So this is the center. So I walk around this riverside last night. Bars, restaurants here, and I saw the movie kind of theater, outside theater, summer festival stop, and this park. So basically, today I walk around this area, but it's nothing around here. And I walk back to here. So this is a famous bridge for the dragon, and go to their castle, like this way. And then probably nothing around here, big park. So most of the people stick around in the center here. And probably I will try on their boat tour on the riverside, like 45 minutes, 15 euro, or maybe Friday, not today. So to the castle, can you see this one? So I'm going to use that one and then go to the top of their hill. So let's explain about ticket price. Return tickets 6 euro, and the kids 4.5, family 15, and entrance charge of the castle ticket included light viewing tour and for the experience blah blah blah, so 19. So choose your ticket. So this is the ticket reception, 9 o'clock to 7 p.m.
6 euro. Thank you very much.
So if you really want to climb up to that tower, so extra cost 19 euro, so which is not included cable car ticket, return ticket 6 euro. which is alright, but 19. So my late lunch. Day 2, it's Thursday evening, it's 10 p.m. So I'm standing in the middle of the square here. So this place called the Smash, one of the famous pub or bar. At this moment it's not busy. And then the other place called P something here. So Tuesday night, so not busy. Parliament Pub. So outside glass and inside a small disco place. So that side is a liver and the other side are Zala, Mango, H&M, McDonald's over there. So station that way. So it seems like a quiet compared to last night, or maybe your time it's a bit late now. 10:30 p.m. now. So the night time is like all shops obviously it's closed, and then nobody hanging along here now. So it's very quiet. So I'm at the Dragon Bridge now. So actually I'm heading to the Metelkova, the kind of famous spot, this area next by the station. So from my place to there about 13 minutes. So from here maybe 10 minutes hopefully. So I think I just live at the Metelkova here. It seems like it smells of piss and the kind of a dirty shit. And then maybe drunk people hanging around here. So not very nice. So the museum just over there, and then goes through the street. So you can come from this side as well, that side as well. So I just live here, and some like drunk guys started talking to me. It's kind of a dodgy shit area. Shouldn't come at night time, maybe daytime is better. So I've got a boat, scooter stuff. It's very easy. Just scan this code. First of all, you're gonna get application app, and then just download it, and then legislate it, your credit card. You can pick up anywhere. You can drop off. I think everywhere. I'm not sure. So we're gonna find out a parking spot on the map by this application, and I use about 10 minutes ride, and it costs about 3.93 euro. Holidays pub.